Good morning, everybody, and thank you for being with us. As I think you know, we had a meeting of the Corporation of MIT this morning at 9 o'clock where we listened to a report from the search committee, and then we acted on the recommendation from our executive committee to elect a 17th president of the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Mr. Ruffer, I should say Dr. Professor, and now President-elect, Raphael Reif has been elected by the corporation. We had an intense search. It was a broad search, and it captured, I think, the voice of the community in many important ways. The search committee included 10 faculty, 12 members of the corporation. We always have more corporation members because the bylaws require that it be the corporation that elects the president. We had a student group in parallel, 3 grad students, 3 undergraduate students, and we went out and listened to the community broadly as to what it is that they and we are looking for in a new president. As searches go, you go through many names. Most of them are exceptional individuals in many different ways, and the idea is to find somebody who is right for MIT. And I think there is no question but that by choosing Raphael, we have found that person. As I think many of you know, he's been on our faculty since 1980. He ran one of our microelectronic laboratories for a number of years, was head of the Department of Electrical Engineering, which is very much at the core of MIT. It's our largest single department, and for the last 7 years he's been provost, which for people in the press, I'm not sure you would know, but it is the senior academic position within the institute and the one that is most deeply engaged with the faculty. It is hard to have been provost and then be nominated to become president because often the job creates enough scar tissue, so it is difficult to make the transition. So I think we are speaking about somebody with exceptional qualities, and that is the report of the corporation. The election has taken place. Raphael will be our new president effective Monday, July 2nd. And we are all looking forward to him and his administration. With no further ado, Raphael.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you for that warm welcome. I have my family here, so now they'll be really impressed. Thank you, Chairman Reed. I prepared some remarks that I would like to read for you this morning. They are not very long. It is indeed to me incredibly humbling to be standing here as the president-elect of MIT. I cannot tell you that this is a dream come true, because it's a dream I never dared to imagine. My story is not too different from that of many at MIT. I grew up in a home wealthy in integrity and principles and values, but poor in everything material. I came to the US as a graduate student to prepare myself for an academic career, which was the dream I envisioned for a better life. I did not speak English. A few decades later, I'm standing here, ready, eager, excited, and inspired to lead one of the most remarkable academic institutions in the world. I want to start by thanking the Presidential Search Committee and the Student Advisory Committee. I want to thank all the faculty, students, and staff who participated in the search process. I want to thank the MIT Executive Committee, and indeed, I want to thank the MIT Corporation. I'm deeply moved by the trust they are all placing in me. MIT is a great human treasure, and serving as its leader is a profound responsibility. MIT is also a place that I call home, the institution where I grew up as a faculty member, and that I'm indebted to for providing the stimulating, collegial, and collaborative environment that nurtured me and made possible my dream for a better life, my academic career. I know I'm not alone when I call MIT my home. All MIT faculty, students, staff, and postdocs view MIT as their home, the home of an extended family of curious, creative individuals who collaborate daily with each other to advance MIT's mission. I am one of them. In leading MIT, I will be guided by MIT's values and principles. The values I most cherish include a commitment to meritocracy and integrity, a commitment to excellence, a commitment to always take the high road and do what is right, and to make a positive, constructive contribution to society, a commitment to care for the MIT community, to respect all members of our community, and to recognize everyone's contribution to the mission and well-being of MIT. A commitment to equity and inclusion, and to keeping our community open and diverse by every measure, including race, gender, religion, nationality, sexual orientation, disability, and socioeconomic background. And a commitment to our students. Every member of our faculty knows the thrill of teaching our incredible students. The questions they ask make you grateful that the future is in their hands. To prepare them for that future, we need to teach them not only the rigor of their disciplines, but how to use their gifts and the human values that make those gifts worthwhile. In leading MIT, I intend to honor and practice these values within the following guiding principles. I believe that the job of the administration is to support our faculty, students, and staff to enable them to do what they came to do at MIT: advance knowledge, educate students, address the world's great challenges. I believe the job of our faculty is to educate and inspire our students, sometimes in our classrooms and laboratories, sometimes through research, and always by example. I believe the job of our students and alumni is to make the world a better place, to leave it better than they found it. And I believe the goal of our whole community is to leave MIT stronger than we found it, for the benefit of those who come after us. Above all, I believe that MIT, because of what it stands for and because of its distinctive strength, must continue to be a force for the good, for the nation, and for the world. In the next few months, I will seek the help of our community in collectively imagining the MIT of the future. I suggest we use our guide, the following words of MIT's mission statement: to advance knowledge and educate students, to bring knowledge to bear on the world's great challenges, with the support and intellectual stimulation of a diverse community, for the betterment of humankind. Educating students is central to our mission, so I believe MIT should focus institute-wide on innovations in teaching and learning to further enrich the powerful MIT formula of mind and hand. Advancing knowledge is central to our mission too, and so is the responsibility to help understand and overcome the world's great challenges. So I believe we must continue to identify those challenges where we, as a community, can make a significant contribution for the betterment of humankind. And I believe we must work together to strengthen MIT's diverse and intellectually stimulating environment so that every member of our community can grow and thrive. A time of transition should also be a time for reflection, a time to assess where we are and where we're going. We should seize this opportunity to assess what we're doing that works well and what we're doing that is not working well. I intend to spend the next few months listening to our community, our faculty and students, our staff and our postdocs, our corporation members, and our alumni. Before I conclude, I must offer two important thank yous. The first is to my family, my wife Chris, my daughter Jessica, her husband Benjamin Kaplan, and my son Blake, who are here with me today. They graciously understand, most of the time, that they have to share me with my extended family. They are the source of my strength. I also want to take this opportunity to recognize and to thank an exceptional individual whom I've worked closely with for the last 7 years, MIT's 16th president, Susan Hockfield. We will have more appropriate occasions to honor Susan for her many accomplishments for MIT and to honor her and her husband, Tom Byrne, for their service. But today, I want to personally thank Susan for the opportunity she gave me to work at her side to help advance the mission of MIT. It has been an intense, fascinating, and stimulating assignment, and I learned a tremendous amount working with her. So I want to thank her and recognize her today for giving me the opportunity of a lifetime. MIT has been privileged in its presidents. This is a community of inspiring values and bold aspirations. Over and over, it has chosen presidents who have lived up to those values and aspirations. By listening to the collective wisdom of our community, I hope I can do the same. Let me conclude with the obvious recognition that there is a great deal to do, and the sooner we start doing, the more we can get done. Thank you very, very much.